Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. This article comes to you guys straight from T-Mobile's newsroom. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So as many of you know now, T-Mobile owns Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile used to be a MVNO of T-Mobile's. Yes, I know they're technically still an MVNO, but I just don't consider, for me, myself, now that T-Mobile actually owns the brand, to me, it's just another prepaid player in the space, in my view. But regardless, they're still competing quite aggressively in the value segment using the Mint Mobile brand, which I feel was a very smart purchase for T-Mobile. Right, you're covering the D2C, you're covering the value. You don't have as many brands as, say, Verizon, right? And the other brands that you've done partnerships with, they're kind of just letting them go, right? Like you guys saw yesterday, the video I made, and then the issues they had with Dish Network and I think it was Licka Mobile. So they don't seem to want to take on too much, right? So it sounds like T-Mobile postpaid, Metro by T-Mobile, and then now Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile, they seem to take that very serious, and they're looking to really scale that brand, right? So instead of buying all the smaller brands, like for an example, Verizon did with TracFone, they bought Straight Talk and all this other stuff, right? T-Mobile just went big. They bought one in the value segment, and it was the fastest growing at that. So there's a new deal. Get unlimited premium wireless from Mint Mobile and the new Samsung Galaxy S25 for $30. So they're bundling the service cost and the cost of the device into one monthly price, it seems. Mint Mobile's best phone deal ever celebrates RCS messaging, and this limited time offer makes now the perfect time to switch. So they're emphasizing RCS messaging. So let's see how this works out. So the new customers can get the Samsung Galaxy S25 with AI and unlimited premium wireless on the nation's largest 5G network for $30 a month. This is Mint's best phone deal ever, and is a game changer in an industry where most phone deals require customers to sign up for the service that costs 2 or 3 times as much. With this incredible deal, customers get 2 years of unlimited service and an amazing phone as long as they sign up before July 31st. So they're jump-starting some type of growth, right, for the quarter. So it does look like, and there's another video, maybe you guys could tune into that and get some additional information. So it does look like as long as you sign up for the service, you get the phone, and then the plan is $30 a month, and it'll give you the service and the phone. It does not state that a trade-in of any sort is required, so that's definitely a good thing. They're really highlighting RCS. So I guess that's the big deal here in this post. RCS is really good. It does interact much better with the iPhone, so I do like that. If I do have a person that texts me using an Android, it's much better to communicate now that they have RCS, picture, video, all that. So, but good to see that T-Mobile is still competing using the Mint brand, and they're really trying to attack the value segment just as hard as anyone else. You guys have heard me say in the past, I still think, and even now, I still think Verizon needs to consolidate, and I think at some point they will. I think that will come about because it's just too many brands. T-Mobile is making that a lot easier for themselves, right? They just really have Metro by T-Mobile and now Mint. So there's not much to go around, if that makes sense, from a marketing and go-to market. The Mint brand is already strong. They still have Ryan Reynolds as the spokesperson. So that brand is still going to grow independently, and it's going to do good numbers. And Metro by T-Mobile is facing a lot more competition. So I think T-Mobile has to be a bit more aggressive on that end, lowering costs maybe and looking at some other value, because I do think, I truly believe that there are some deals at Total Wireless and Visible that are just better. So that's something that T-Mobile has to look into. The market is saturated. It's very competitive. So it's right. You have to be, if you want to grow and set yourself apart, you really have to be innovative now to really jumpstart any growth. if you really don't pursue that, then as Jeff McElfresh said from AT&T, it really starts becoming a race to the bottom. You just cut price, right, to grow in the market. And AT&T really didn't agree with that much. So there was another AT&T employee that got let go because, yes, they were growing, but there was just too high of an acquisition cost where they weren't making any ROI, or it took like years and years and years to make ROI off of that customer. So you have to find that perfect balance, and we'll see where the market goes. But for now, T-Mobile remains aggressive with Mint Mobile. Let me know your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.